Hi, this is Jim from SEN. If you hang around with us, I'm sure you've seen Oppo, our mascot representing the one-person offices of the world. This week we're shipping Oppo off to Fiverr.com. That's an online business that introduces you to hundreds of freelancers who are skilled in a variety of subjects. We're going to shop for artists in graphics and design and animation. In fact, we make our first stop in animation, where I check out the credentials of Fun at Fiverr, who works here in the States. Fun at Fiverr specializes in animating a picture of any human or animal on the planet. I think he'll be a fit for what we want to do. His specialized work does not come cheap. One gig is $20, but it includes the animation and the voice work. The second gig is creating an HD video we can use at SEN.
Take a chance on an Oppo. You won't regret it. Long live the Oppos of the world.
I like Fun at Fiverr's work. After all, he had a tiny bird head to work with. However, he tried to sell me on 3 gigs at $20 each, one for each sentence that Oppo said. I held him to his gig description, which says he would animate a minute and provide the audio for $20. My 3 sentences fit into that 1 minute just fine. Because of that one glitch, I gave him 4 stars instead of 5. Next up is Damuthan, a Photoshop expert in Sri Lanka who can remove the background from a picture, which is just what Oppo needs. For $5.50, Damuthan removed the background, then replaced it without asking with a tree branch and a luxuriant background. I wrote back and said, well, it looks cool, but I really just want a transparent background. She returned one within minutes. Now I have a file I can use when placing Oppo in the office, at the beach, or a quick stop at Kmart. I would say my best Fiverr experience was with Damuthan. The cost was only $5.50. I had the finished product the same day, and it was what I wanted. She gets 5 stars from me. Next up is John Artis from Spain, who says he'll draw a stunning caricature from a photo. Well, I made the assumption that a photo of a bird would be good caricature material. John Artis said it wasn't possible because he only does humans. However, he offered me these options: some mysterious clip art of birds, followed by 2 sketches of Oppo with banners. The sketches appeared to be produced directly on the computer, and I didn't think they would do the trick. We parted ways at that point with neither one of us satisfied. He earned 3 stars from me, and I graded myself with a similar mark for not doing a better job of finding out what John Artis was capable of. Our final freelancer was Cherith from Sri Lanka, who promoted his ability to draw or doodle anything for a story. I figured that would be perfect for placing Oppo in an office setting that was humorous or upbeat. Well, we never did reach agreement. I explained the concept of Oppo as a mascot who takes on human characteristics. But the first drawing out of the chute had Oppo sitting on top of a banner in an office occupied by a human. I explained to Sheriff that I wanted Oppo to be front and center occupying the office because he represents people who do. But his second rendition came up with no Oppo. I think language may have been a barrier. We just didn't click. Hey, I encourage you to check out Fiverr or other freelance services that are similar to Fiverr. At Fiverr, you'll pay $5 at the minimum, but expect to go up from there. As we said before, always check the artist's reviews and availability. If he has 26 jobs in the queue, you'll be waiting days or weeks. You must pay before you order, so make sure you have everything worked out in back and forth emails with the freelancer, and then only submit your payment using PayPal. The nice thing about Fiverr is that your entire communication is kept on the site so that you can refer back to an earlier email with the artist. Fiverr gives you up to 3 days to ask for any modifications of the work. If you haven't requested any changes in the work by then, it is considered completed. 2 of the 4 freelancers I worked with lived in Sri Lanka. I thought, well, maybe they can really create a good living at $5.50 a pop. So I figured I'd just check it out and went to a currency conversion table. And this is how it really works out. Hey, this is Jim for SEN. Thanks for watching.